Hey Scorpio, stop what you are doing right now because what I am about to tell you will change your entire perspective on the next 2 weeks. I just pulled the most insane combination of cards for you, and card number 3 is going to blow your mind. Actually, let me start with something that is going to sound absolutely crazy. Everyone thinks August is about summer relaxation and taking things easy, but for Scorpio, mid-August 2025 is going to be the most intense transformation period you have experienced all year. I am literally getting goosebumps just looking at your energy right now. The universe has been preparing you for something massive, and it is all going to unfold between August 15th and August 31st. I have been doing readings for over a decade, and I have never seen this particular combination show up for any sign. This is completely unprecedented. Okay, so here is what happened. I was shuffling the deck thinking about all my beautiful Scorpios out there, and 3 cards literally flew out of the deck at the same time. Not 1, not 2, but 3 cards jumping out together. That never happens unless the universe has something urgent to communicate. And when I flipped them over, oh my God, I actually gasped out loud. The first card that jumped out is the 8 of Swords. Now, before you panic and think this is about being trapped, hold on. This is where everyone gets it completely wrong about the 8 of Swords. This card is not about being a victim, it is about breakthrough. It is about those mental barriers that have been holding you back finally crumbling down. For Scorpio, in mid-August, this card is telling us that you are about to break free from a limiting belief system that has been suffocating your potential for months. Think about it like this. You know when you are in a dark room and your eyes adjust, and suddenly you can see everything clearly? That is exactly what is happening to you right now. The 8 of Swords represents that moment when you realize the prison you thought you were in was actually just an illusion. The swords around the figure in this card are not actually touching her. She can walk away anytime she wants. And that is exactly where you are right now, Scorpio. This breakthrough is going to happen in a very specific area of your life. I am seeing this connected to your career or your personal mission. Something you have been telling yourself you cannot do, cannot have, cannot achieve. That voice in your head that says you are not ready, you are not qualified, you do not deserve it. That voice is about to get obliterated by reality. Between August 16th and August 20th, you are going to receive information or have an experience that completely destroys this limiting belief. It might be feedback from someone in authority. It might be an opportunity that falls into your lap. It might be a sudden realization while you are just living your normal life. But when it happens, you are going to feel like someone just removed a blindfold you did not even know you were wearing. The beautiful thing about the 8 of Swords energy is that once you see through the illusion, you cannot unsee it. This is permanent transformation, not temporary motivation. You are not going to wake up tomorrow and forget this revelation. It is going to fundamentally change how you move through the world. Now, the second card that flew out is absolutely mind-blowing, the Queen of Pentacles. But here is the twist that nobody saw coming. This queen is not showing up to talk about money or material success in the traditional sense. She is showing up to talk about your inner abundance and how you are about to step into a completely different relationship with your own worth. The Queen of Pentacles is the ultimate Earth Mother energy, but for Scorpio, she represents something much deeper. She represents you finally understanding that your value does not come from what you produce, what you accomplish, or what others think of you. Your value is inherent. It exists because you exist. This is such a powerful message for Scorpio, because your sign tends to tie self-worth to intensity, to transformation, to being needed by others. But the Queen of Pentacles is here to tell you that you can be valuable just by being. You do not have to earn love. You do not have to prove yourself constantly. You do not have to be the most mysterious or the most magnetic person in the room to deserve good things. I am seeing this queen energy manifesting in your life through a complete shift in how you handle your resources. Not just money, but your time, your energy, your emotional availability. You have been overgiving in certain areas of your life and undervaluing yourself in others. This queen is here to teach you the art of sacred reciprocity. Between August 21st and August 25th, you are going to have multiple opportunities to practice this new energy. Someone is going to ask something of you that in the past you would have immediately said yes to, even if it drained you. But this time, you are going to pause. You are going to ask yourself, does this align with my highest good? Does this honor my energy? And if the answer is no, you are going to say no with such grace and confidence that even you will be surprised. The Queen of Pentacles also brings news about a financial opportunity or resource that is going to become available to you. This is not lottery ticket energy. This is smart, grounded, practical abundance. This could be a new income stream, a better job offer, an investment opportunity, or even just a shift in your relationship with money that opens up new possibilities. But here is the most exciting part about the Queen of Pentacles showing up for you. She never appears unless you are ready to receive. This means the universe has been watching you do the internal work, and now it is time for the external rewards to match your inner transformation. Now, the third card is where things get absolutely wild. Are you ready for this? The Wheel of Fortune. But this is not just any Wheel of Fortune energy. This is Wheel of Fortune in overdrive. This card is here to tell you that the cosmic wheels have been turning in your favor for months, but you are about to see the evidence in your physical reality. The Wheel of Fortune is all about cycles, timing, and cosmic justice. For Scorpio, this card is announcing that you are entering what I call a destiny phase. Everything you have been working toward, everything you have been healing from, everything you have been manifesting, it is all about to come together in the most beautiful, synchronized way. Think of your life like a combination lock. You have been turning the dials, trying different combinations, and sometimes it felt like nothing was working. But the Wheel of Fortune is here to tell you that you have been inputting the right combination all along. You just could not see it yet. But between August 26th and August 31st, that lock is going to click open, and you are going to see exactly how every challenge, every setback, every moment of growth was preparing you for this exact moment. The Wheel of Fortune also brings messages about timing and divine orchestration. You know how sometimes you meet the right person at exactly the right moment, or an opportunity shows up exactly when you need it most? That energy is going to be amplified for you in the second half of August. I am specifically seeing this manifest in 3 areas of your life. First, in your relationships. Someone from your past might reach out, or you might have a conversation with someone in your present that completely shifts the dynamic. This is not drama or chaos. This is clarity. The wheel is going to spin in such a way that you finally understand the deeper purpose behind certain relationship patterns. Second, in your career or life purpose. The Wheel of Fortune often brings unexpected opportunities, and for Scorpio, I am seeing something related to your unique gifts and talents getting recognition or validation from an unexpected source. This could be a job offer, a collaboration opportunity, a chance to step into leadership, or even just someone acknowledging your expertise in a way that opens doors. Third, in your personal evolution. The wheel represents the eternal cycle of death and rebirth, which is so perfect for Scorpio energy. You are about to close a major chapter of your life and step into something completely new. This is not gradual change, this is quantum leap energy. One day you are going to wake up and realize you are living a completely different life than you were just a few weeks ago. But here is what makes this Wheel of Fortune energy extra special for you. Usually when this card shows up, it represents things happening to you. But for Scorpio in mid-August, this represents you becoming an active participant in your own destiny. You are not just along for the ride, you are learning to work with the cosmic cycles instead of fighting against them. Now, I need to pause here and tell you something that is going to sound absolutely insane, but I need you to trust me on this. My private community members have been messaging me all week about feeling this exact energy building up. They were literally describing the same themes before I even pulled these cards. The collective Scorpio energy is so strong right now that people are picking up on it intuitively. Let me tell you about this fourth card that just appeared as I was talking about the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Cups. Now, this is where things get really interesting because the King of Cups represents emotional mastery, and for Scorpio, this is about learning to navigate your intense emotional landscape with wisdom and maturity. The King of Cups does not suppress emotions like some people think. He feels everything fully, but he has learned to respond instead of react. He has learned to use his emotional intelligence as a superpower instead of letting it overwhelm him. And this is exactly the energy you are stepping into during mid-August. You know how Scorpio gets a reputation for being intense, jealous, possessive, all of these heavy emotions? The King of Cups is here to show you that you can keep your intensity, you can keep your depth, but you can wield it with such skill and grace that people are drawn to your emotional wisdom instead of intimidated by your emotional power. This King energy is going to manifest in your relationships first. You are going to find yourself in situations where in the past you might have reacted with suspicion, jealousy, or control. But now you are going to surprise yourself by responding with curiosity, compassion, and trust. Not because you are becoming naive or losing your edge, but because you are becoming so secure in your own emotional truth that you do not need to protect yourself in the old ways. The King of Cups also represents creative flow. Scorpio is such a creative sign, but sometimes your creativity gets blocked by your own emotional intensity. You feel so much that it becomes overwhelming, and instead of creating, you shut down. But this King energy is teaching you to use that emotional intensity as fuel for your creative expression. Between August 15th and August 31st, you are going to feel called to express yourself in ways you have never tried before. This could be writing, art, music, dance, even the way you communicate with others. You are going to find that your emotions, instead of being something you have to manage, become something you can channel into beautiful, powerful creation. The King of Cups also brings healing energy, not just for you, but through you. Other people are going to start coming to you for emotional support and guidance because they can sense this new stability and wisdom in your energy. You are becoming the person who can hold space for others without losing yourself in their emotions. Now, as we move deeper into your reading, I am getting some very specific guidance about timing that I need to share with you. The universe is showing me a window of opportunity that opens on August 18th and stays open until August 29th. This is what I call a manifestation portal, and it is specifically calibrated for Scorpio energy. During this time, everything you put your attention and intention toward is going to be amplified. Your thoughts are going to have extra manifesting power. Your actions are going to create bigger ripples. Your energy is going to attract more of what you are aligned with. But here is the important part. You need to be intentional about what you focus on during this window. This is not the time for scattered energy or trying to do everything at once. The universe is asking you to pick one major area of your life where you want to see transformation, and pour your focused intention into that area for these 11 days. Whether it is your career, your relationships, your health, your living situation, your creative projects, whatever feels most important to you right now. The fifth card that wants to speak to you is the Three of Swords. But before you panic, let me explain what this card is really trying to tell you. The Three of Swords is not about heartbreak happening to you. It is about heartbreak being healed through you. It is about old wounds finally getting the resolution they have been waiting for. Scorpio carries emotional wounds deeper than most signs. You feel everything so intensely that heartbreak does not just hurt, it transforms your entire inner landscape. But the Three of Swords showing up in your mid-August reading is actually beautiful news because it means you are ready to release some pain you have been carrying for way too long. This healing is going to happen in a very unexpected way. You might have a dream that gives you closure about something from your past. You might have a conversation with someone that suddenly makes everything make sense. You might just wake up one day and realize that something that used to hurt when you thought about it does not hurt anymore. The Three of Swords also represents clarity cutting through confusion. Those three swords piercing the heart are not just about pain. They are about the sharp clarity that comes when you finally see a situation for what it really was instead of what you wanted it to be. This clarity is going to feel like a relief, not a devastation. I am specifically seeing this related to a relationship situation that has been unclear or confusing for you. Someone's intentions, someone's feelings, someone's commitment level. The Three of Swords is going to bring you the truth, and while the truth might initially sting, it is going to set you free to make decisions based on reality instead of hope or fear. The beautiful thing about Scorpio energy is that you actually do your best healing work when you dive straight into the depths instead of staying on the surface. The Three of Swords is giving you permission to feel whatever comes up fully, to honor the grief or disappointment, and then to let it transform you into something stronger and wiser. As we move into the second half of your reading, I need to talk to you about something that is absolutely crucial for your success during this time period. The energy around you is so powerful right now that you are going to be tempted to try to control every outcome, to manipulate every situation to go your way. But the universe has a different lesson for you. This brings me to the sixth card, and this one literally made me do a double take when it appeared. The Two of Cups, but appearing in reverse position. Now, this is not bad news. This is evolution news. The Two of Cups reversed is telling you that you are moving beyond the need for external validation in your relationships and learning to create that sense of partnership and harmony from within yourself first. For so long, Scorpio, you have been looking for someone else to complete you, to understand your depths, to match your intensity, but the Two of Cups reversed is here to tell you that the most important relationship you need to heal is the one with yourself. Once you master that internal partnership, your external relationships are going to transform in ways that will absolutely amaze you. This does not mean you are going to become antisocial or stop caring about connection. It means you are going to start attracting people who can truly meet you where you are, because you are no longer trying to twist yourself into shapes that make other people comfortable. You are going to start showing up as your authentic self, and the right people are going to be magnetized to that authenticity. The Two of Cups reversed also brings some interesting guidance about a current relationship in your life. There might be someone you have been trying to force a deeper connection with, someone you have been hoping will change or evolve to meet your needs. This card is gently suggesting that it might be time to release that attachment and allow the relationship to be what it actually is, instead of what you want it to become. This is not about giving up on love or connection. This is about loving yourself enough to stop accepting crumbs when you deserve the whole feast. The Two of Cups reversed is preparing you for a much more authentic and fulfilling connection that is coming your way, but first you need to clear out the energy of relationships that are not serving your highest good. Between August 20th and August 25th, you are going to have some very clear insights about which relationships in your life are based on genuine compatibility and which ones are based on projection, fantasy, or habit. This clarity is going to feel like a weight being lifted off your shoulders because you are going to stop trying so hard to make things work that were never meant to work. Now let me tell you about some specific dates that are going to be absolutely electric for you. Mark these on your calendar because the energy is going to be so intense that you will literally feel it in your body. August 17th is going to be a day of revelation. You are going to receive information or have a realization that changes everything. This might come through a conversation, a message, a piece of news, or just a sudden understanding that hits you out of nowhere. Pay attention to what comes through on this day because it is directly related to your path forward. August 22nd is going to be a day of decision. You are going to be presented with a choice that feels really significant. This is not a small, everyday decision. This is a choice that is going to set the tone for the next several months of your life. Trust your intuition completely on this day. Your logical mind might want to weigh all the pros and cons, but your Scorpio intuition already knows what you need to do. August 27th is going to be a day of action. Something you have been planning, thinking about, or preparing for is going to be ready to launch into the physical world. This is not the day for hesitation or second guessing. This is the day to trust yourself completely and take that leap of faith. Now let me share something with you that is going to sound absolutely wild. I have been tracking astrological patterns for years, and what is happening for Scorpio in mid-August 2025 is part of a larger cosmic cycle that only happens every 12 years. You are not just experiencing a good couple of weeks. You are experiencing a destiny moment that is going to influence the trajectory of your entire life. This is why the energy feels so intense, why you might be feeling restless or excited or nervous without knowing exactly why. Your soul recognizes that something massive is shifting, even if your conscious mind has not figured out all the details yet. The seventh and final card that wants to speak to you today is absolutely perfect, and it is going to tie everything together in the most beautiful way. The Star. Oh my God, Scorpio. When I flipped this card over, I literally got tears in my eyes because this card represents hope, healing, and divine guidance after a period of struggle. The Star appears when you have been through your dark night of the soul and you are ready to step into a completely new chapter. It represents that moment when you can finally see the light at the end of the tunnel, not because your problems have magically disappeared, but because you have developed the inner strength and wisdom to navigate whatever comes your way. For Scorpio, the Star is particularly powerful because it represents your psychic and intuitive gifts being activated in a much stronger way. You are going to start receiving guidance through dreams, synchronicities, signs, and gut feelings that are so clear and accurate, it is going to feel like having a direct phone line to the universe. The Star also represents your unique gifts being recognized and celebrated by others. Scorpio energy is so deep and transformative, but sometimes you keep those gifts hidden because you are afraid of being too intense or too much for other people. But the Star is here to tell you that the world needs your intensity, your depth, your ability to see through illusions and get to the heart of truth. Between now and the end of August, you are going to have opportunities to share your gifts in ways that feel both exciting and slightly terrifying. This might be speaking up in a meeting, offering guidance to a friend, starting a creative project, or even just allowing yourself to be seen more fully by the people in your life. The Star also brings healing energy for any health issues you might be dealing with. Not necessarily instant miraculous healing, but a clear path forward, the right information, the right resources, the right support system. Your body is going to start feeling more vibrant and alive as you align more fully with your authentic self. But here is the most beautiful message from the Star card. It is telling you that you are about to become a source of hope and inspiration for other people. Your journey through the challenges and transformations is going to become a guiding light for others who are walking a similar path. You are going to start attracting people who need exactly the kind of healing and wisdom that you have gained through your experiences. This is not about becoming a guru or putting yourself on a pedestal. This is about recognizing that your struggles have given you superpowers, and those superpowers are meant to be shared with the world. The Star represents you stepping into your role as a healer, a transformer, a guide for others who are ready to go deep. As we wrap up your reading, I want to give you some very specific guidance about how to work with this incredible energy that is surrounding you right now. First, trust your intuition above everything else during this time period. Your logical mind is going to want to analyze and overthink every opportunity and situation. But your Scorpio intuition is so activated right now that it is going to give you information that your mind could never figure out on its own. When you get that gut feeling, that knowing, that sudden clarity about something, act on it immediately. Second, be prepared for people and situations from your past to resurface. This is not the universe trying to drag you backward. This is the universe giving you opportunities to see how much you have grown, to practice your new emotional mastery skills, and to clear up any unfinished business that might be blocking your forward movement. Third, pay attention to your dreams during this time. The veil between your conscious and subconscious mind is going to be extra thin, and you are going to receive incredibly accurate guidance through your dream state. Keep a journal by your bed and write down whatever you remember as soon as you wake up, even if it does not make sense at the time. Fourth, be extra protective of your energy. With all of this transformation happening, you are going to be extra sensitive to other people's emotions and energy. This is not weakness. This is part of your evolution into a more powerful empath and healer. But you need to be conscious about who you spend time with and what environments you put yourself in. Fifth, expect miracles. I am not talking about winning the lottery or having your problems magically disappear. I am talking about the kind of miracles where everything starts flowing more easily, where the right opportunities show up at the right time, where people start responding to you differently, where you start feeling more confident and powerful in your own skin. The comments on this video are going absolutely crazy, and I can feel all of you beautiful Scorpios out there resonating with this energy so deeply. You are all feeling this shift happening, and it is so beautiful to witness. Before I sign off, I want to remind you that transformation is not always comfortable. You might feel restless, emotional, excited, nervous, all at the same time during the next 2 weeks. This is completely normal when you are going through a major evolutionary leap. Be gentle with yourself, get extra sleep, drink lots of water, and trust that everything happening is in your highest good. Your future self is going to look back at mid-August 2025 as the moment when everything changed. This is your time, Scorpio. The universe has been preparing you for this moment for years, and now it is time to step into the fullness of who you are meant to be. The energy is absolutely electric right now, and I cannot wait to hear how all of this unfolds for you. Drop a comment and let me know which part of this reading hit you the hardest, because I read every single comment and I love connecting with you all. Until next time, beautiful Scorpio, keep shining your light and trust that the universe has got your back in the most incredible way.